Why don't you just legalize cocaine and morphine?
Yeah, then there'd be no drug wars at all. Yeah,
exactly.
then
You just have everybody, be
addicted
and stoned. And
I think it's a way different issue.
I don't think
marijuana.
it's a different issue at all, because there's a lot of kids, just as Jim said, whose lives are cut short by either
marijuana.
Yes, by either driving under the influence or by having their memory and their attention disorders.
I'm sorry, what were you
all
saying?
that's going on.
I actually think there is a big difference, in my humble opinion, between marijuana and heroin and cocaine. And I'm just speaking strictly from a medical perspective. I've never seen someone come in to the ER after smoking marijuana having killed someone else in a fit of rage.
Alcohol.
No, I'm not saying it's good for you, but you can't equate marijuana.
There are people who are driving under the influence of marijuana, and it also does. It damages kids' lives, and it keeps
I
them going.
agree.
We're not talking about
and they progress to other.
That's
no, we are talking about kids.
No, it isn't, and
yes,
that's just We're not talking about kids.
We are
Nobody
talking
wants
about
kids on marijuana.
And we don't want kids drinking either.
I mean, realistically, marijuana. I mean, I couldn't agree more with both of you in some way, but when you're strictly talking about the mechanics of a drug, marijuana, the way it acts in the human body is more benign than the way cocaine acts in the body. You can take cocaine and die within 5 minutes.
I'm saying theoretically, if you're going to go ahead and do that for one drug and not just make it,
well, then let's outlaw alcohol too, because alcohol is a drug, so let's outlaw that too.
If you look at the different effects, suppose somebody drunk driving is going to blow right through a stop sign, whereas somebody that's high is going to sit at that stop sign waiting for it to turn green.
But that's a big problem. And that's a big problem is we laugh, but no one knows. If you legalize marijuana, Roseanne, nobody knows how do you deal with that.
I'm talking about like adults in their privacy of their own home. This is a free country.
And the places where they have legalized marijuana, actually the kids have gotten more marijuana than they have before, and it's higher and abused more by kids in the places where it is
I haven't
legalized.
heard that.
Yes, it is.
Marijuana has proven benefits for health.
But it also has
proven
deleterious effects on people as well. So,
and
there's
it's
some...
actually, Lisa's right. There are studies that have proven people who smoke marijuana each and every day, there are negative health effects.
Right.
You can't argue. THC as a substance can help reduce pain in cancer patients. It can increase appetite. But that's where I think we struggle, Roseanne, is we know there are medical benefits for people who need it, but I'm telling you right now that the great majority of people smoking marijuana in this state are saying I have a medical card, but it's a farce.
They come in
we've seen it.
I don't know that.
They go in and they lie and say, oh, I have a headache, and a doctor who, in my opinion, is a quack says, oh, here's your medical marijuana prescription. And we're not going to solve this today, but I will tell you this, there's no question that there is a medical benefit in certain populations to THC. We'll see where this all goes. Marijuana is one of those things where it's not going to go away anytime soon.
No.
One thing we can agree on, marijuana, some benefits, some harm.
Sure.